Hi everyone, my name is Tom Benvenuto and I'm a business representative for Teamsters Local 200. I'd like to take a few moments of your time today to talk to you about a very important issue that affects roughly 6,000 members of our local who are either retired or active or who've had some type of participation in Central States Pension Fund. For those of us who have participated in Central States over the years, we have been aware for some time now that the fund has been facing a long-term funding deficit. Central States is not the only fund facing this issue. There are roughly 400 other multi-employer funds across the United States that are in the same situation, but Central States is by far the largest of any of these funds. Under the current circumstances, Central States is projecting that if a solution is not found in the very near future, come January 1 of 2025, the fund will have about $1.9 billion left in reserves to pay benefits for those who are retired. That amount will not be anywhere near the amount to cover the obligations for our members. With that being said, your current benefit amount will start to be adjusted downward, and this is only the start. By January 1 of 2026, without any relief in funding, Central States members most likely will see another reduction in their benefits totaling in the range of 90 to 95%, basically leaving you with only 5 to 10% of what you believed you had earned towards your retirement. Central States has been working with both Republicans and Democrats for over a decade to try and solve this funding issue, but to date, no agreeable solution has come forward, even though ideas come from both sides of the aisle in Washington. But the fund believes that politicians do not really like to deal with financial crises until they are at their most critical point. Well, it seems we're at that point now. In the last 3 months, 3 stimulus bills have been passed by both the Congress and the Senate and signed by the President. In the first stimulus bill, there was a provision for multi-employer pension funding relief. But when it got to a vote in the Senate, Mitch McConnell would not allow it to be part of the package, even though the President assured the Congress he would sign it if it was in the package. When the second and third stimulus package were introduced, they too had a provision for multi-employer pension funding relief. And again, Republicans rejected it from those packages. Now, as both sides in Washington discuss a fourth and most likely final stimulus package, the House of Representatives has passed the HEROES Act as part of the latest stimulus. Included in the HEROES Act is a provision which is called the Emergency Pension Plan Relief Act. If this were to pass the Senate, the Emergency Pension Plan Relief Act would again be the solution to all multi-employer pension plans with critical funding issues, like Central States. All Senate Democrats in Washington are in favor of passing the Emergency Pension Relief Act provision. But again, in order to fix this pension funding issue, we need Republican senators to sign on to get this over the finish line. That includes one of our own, Wisconsin Senator Ron Johnson. Central States believes that if the HERO Act is passed and does not contain the Emergency Pension Relief Act, it is most likely the last chance to save your retirement benefit. Hopefully you are saying, as I am, what can I do to make my voice heard to ensure I can continue to secure my retirement benefit both now and in the future? Over the past week, Central States has held town hall meetings, one with local union officers and one with the employer. They'll be having another one this coming Monday, June 8th at 5 p.m. Central Time for you, the member. You should have received a large postcard to your home this past week informing you how you can participate in the call and make your voice heard. There are 2 ways for you to be part of this town hall meeting on Monday. One is you can call 877-229-8493 and then enter the code of 114828, or you can go to mycentralstatespension.org/webinar. If for some reason you do not receive this information, please go to our local union web or Facebook page for the information. Local 200 stewards have also been emailed the posting for this to place at their workforces. In closing, I thank you for allowing me the time to speak to you about this very important issue.